Hey everybody, welcome back to the Love Dogs channel. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this handy little device. This is the Stoke Voltaics camping lantern. It's also referred to as the Pylon camp lantern, but I think on their website they just call it the camping lantern. They did send this to me for free in exchange for a review. So this thing has two different lights on it that you can use. It has a flashlight, LED lights on the bottom, and it has these COB LED lights on the side panels here. COB just means chips on board. Basically, it just means that there are a bunch of LED chips fastened to a board, a chip board in here. So it has these COB light panels that come down 90 degrees. And then it has this little hook up here that you can flip up and hang it or carry it by. Sometimes if I carry it like this and the buttons right here, there are two buttons, one for the flashlight and one for the COB light panel. If I'm carrying it by this and I have my fingers tucked in here, my knuckles tend to hit those buttons. And what I found is if I turn it around, this does take a little bit of thought. If I turn it around so that the buttons are away from my knuckles, then I don't do that. It doesn't accidentally turn the lights on, and I can carry it like this. One quick way, I guess, of checking which way you're holding it is the Stoke Voltaics logo is on the outside. It would be facing away from you if you're carrying it the right way, whereas if you're carrying it this way, the Stoke Voltaics logo is on my side. I can see it, and my knuckles are hitting that panel. So yeah, I guess that's a quick way to check it. Just if you can see the Stoke Voltaics logo, then just flip it around so that you can't. Here's what the top looks like. It has a little handle, and the handle does click down into place firmly and stays there. And then you've got this little IPX4 water resistant flap that covers the charging ports. In addition to being a camp light, this is actually a 15,000 milliamp hour power bank. So you've got a USB-A output source right here. It's a 5 volt 2 amp. And then over here you've got a 5 volt 2 amp USB-C input and output. It does come with the USB-A to USB-C cable, and IPX4 waterproof rating, you know, it'll be okay in a light rain, but it's not submergible. So the light part of this has 3 flashlight modes, and again, the flashlight is this bottom LED part, and you can see the icon on the top port cover up here. There are buttons up here. This is the flashlight button, and this is the side COB panel button. So the flashlight setting just has 3 settings. We've got high at a 6,000 Kelvin, 480 lumens, 20 meters distance. We have a soft 2,000 Kelvins, 240 lumens, 12 meters distance. And we have the flashing, which is 480 lumens. Now on these side panels here, we're gonna use the other button. And the folding panels, these COB, which is again chips on board, so it has basically an LED chip board in here. And if we press the button once, we get the high setting, which is again 480 lumens, 6,000 Kelvin. And then if we press it again, we have the soft 240 lumens. Press it again, we've got the flashing. So these are the same settings as the flashlight, only in your fold down panels. And then if you press it one more time, you've got this 1800 Kelvin warm soft light. This is what they are considering the mosquito repellent. They've done tests that suggest that mosquitoes are averse to this orange light. If you read that on their website or in the Amazon listing, it's listed as having a mosquito repellent. That is this orange light. And then if you press it one more time, you've got this emergency or road hazard warning light, which is the red and blue flashing lights. I could actually see where this could come in handy. You know, I've had to change tires before late at night, And I actually was pretty terrified being on the shoulder, changing a tire that was facing the road. So this could actually come in handy in those situations. And then you press it one more time and it's off. Now, the side panel lights do work folded up, so I often will use this by just setting it on my desk. I write very early in the mornings, and when I write, I don't always want full room light on. I kind of like just having a little bit of soft light. And so what I've been doing since I got this light is bringing this into the studio and just setting it on the corner of my desk with this soft light setting on and writing with just this soft light, and I love it. So I haven't even really gotten to what I think is probably an underrated feature of this light, and that is the hand warmer function. So you can see the sides of this lantern are this metal, and on the top where the power buttons are, what you do to turn on that hand warmer function is you press and hold the flashlight button for 3 to 5 seconds, and you'll see the lights here that tell you how much power you have left. One of them turns red, and that indicates that the hand warmer function is on. Now you can turn it off the same way. You just press and hold wherever it is. The buttons are a little bit challenging to find when you're just searching for them without looking, but you just press and hold that flashlight button a second time to turn off that hand warmer function, and the red light should go off. So again, we'll turn it on. It takes a few seconds for it to start up, but basically then you can grasp this with both hands and you've got a nice hand warmer function. So I don't know how many seconds that was, but not very many, like 4 or 5 seconds, and I can already start to feel some heat. This hand warmer function provides up to 11 hours of warmth, and it has a temperature of 104 degrees Fahrenheit or 40 degrees Celsius. It doesn't get hot enough to burn skin. I've used this significantly in the past several weeks. I've used it both as a hand warmer, and I've actually put this behind my neck to help with neck pain, and it gets nice and warm, but it does not burn your skin. Now, one thing to know about the hand warmer function is if this light, if the power is at 30% or lower, the hand warmer function will not work. It needs to have more than 30% battery left in it for that function to work. So that rattling that you hear is due to one of the chipboards in here coming loose because I dropped it. I was holding it, and it dropped probably about 3 feet maybe. I was holding it up above my waist and dropped it. This is pretty hefty. I think it's just over 1 pound. So with that much weight hitting the ground at, a 3-foot drop, I'm actually surprised more of it didn't break. The light panel still works. It's just that it's no longer glued against the back of this panel. So it's just sitting loose in there now. And I want to try to take this panel off and try to refasten it. I just haven't done it yet because I wanted to do this video before I tried it in case I couldn't get it all put back together or something. The rattling does kind of bother me a little bit, but it shouldn't be as big of a deal as I'm making it. But I would like to try to glue it back on there if I can. It also, since I dropped it, doesn't click all the way back into the where it's supposed to go. Like this one, you can see closes flat. It's real smooth right there. And this one no longer closes flat. So that's the Stoke Voltaics Pylon camping lantern, and I'm pretty happy with it actually. It's heavy, so I'm not sure I would take it backpacking, although to have a really versatile, nice, it's a power bank too, hand warmer, pretty versatile piece of gear right here. So for just over a pound, if you aren't a gram weenie like I am, you could take this backpacking. So the light does come with this nice velvet black carry pouch, drawstring, Comes with a USB-C to USB-A charging cable. Comes with instructions. And by the way, that velvet case is actually under the molded inset here in the box. You have to pull this out to get to the case. I think that's pretty much it. So Stoke Voltaics did actually invite me to become an affiliate. So I earn a 10% commission off of sale, every sale of these that goes through my link. So I'll put my link in the description below if you're interested in picking one of these up. This camp lantern is listed on Amazon as well, but right now it's significantly higher priced on Amazon. The camp lantern is $89.99 on Stoke Voltaics' website, and if you use my code in the description, you can get 10% off of that. Meanwhile, it's listed on Amazon right now at $129.99 with a $15 coupon that you can check to get $15 off. If you have any questions about this, let me know. I'll try to come back and do an updated review of it. But as far as I can tell right now, I've been using it every night since I got it, and I really like it. It's definitely going in my car camping kit. I think that's it for this video. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.